Alright, this last song's the Bob Dylan song. Early one morning the sun was shining. He was laying in bed, wondering if she'd changed at all, if her hair was still red. Her folks had said their lives together sure were gonna be rough. They never did like Mama's homemade dress, Papa's bank book wasn't big enough. He was standing on the side of the road, rain falling on his shoes, headed out for the East Coast. Lord knows he paid some dues getting through, tangled up in blue. She was married when they first met, soon to be divorced. He helped her out of the jam, I guess, but he used a little too much force. They drove the car as far as it could and abandoned it out west. Split up on the docks at night, both agreeing that it was best. She turned around to look at him as he was walking away, saying, "This ain't the end, we'll meet again someday on the avenue, tangled up in blue." Well, I had a job in Cardigan Bay, working in an old cafe, but I got restless, longed for the road, I knew I couldn't stay. So I drifted up to Donington, where I was trying to try my luck, working for a while at the airport, loading cargo onto a truck. But all the while I was alone, the past was close behind. Seen a few women, but she never escaped my mind, and it just grew, tangled up in blue. She was working in a topless place, and I stopped in for a beer. I just kept looking at the side of her face and the spotlight so clear. Later on, when the crowd thinned out, I was just about to do the same. She was standing there on the back of my chair saying, "Don't I know your name?" I muttered something underneath my breath. She studied the lines of my face. Have to admit I felt a little uneasy when she went outside, the laces off my shoes, tangled up in blue. She lit a burner on the stove and offered me a pipe. "I thought you'd never say hello," she said, "you look like the silent type." Then she opened up a book of poems, handed it to me, written by an Italian poet in the 13th century. Every one of them words rang true and glowed like burning coals. Jumped right off of the pages like it was written in my soul for me to you. Yeah, tangled up in blue. I lived with them on Stony Street in a basement down the stairs. There was music in the cafes at night and revolution in the air. But then he started into dealing with slaves, and someone inside of him died. He had to sell everything he owned and burned up inside. When everything came crashing down, I became withdrawn. The only thing I knew how to do was keep on keeping on like a bird that flew, tangled up in blue. Well, now I'm going back again, I gotta get to her somehow. All the people I used to know, they're an illusion to me now. Some are mathematicians, some are doctors' wives. I don't know how it all gets started, I don't know what they're doing with their lives. But me, I'm still on the road, headed for another joint. We always did feel the same, we just saw it from a different point of view. Yeah, we're tangled up in blue.